This is On Tilt Trading. I'm here to review my trade on Stellar today. First, we'll put my charts into perspective. Up here, we have the 15-minute chart. Down here, we have the daily chart. This is my candlestick area. This is a volume profile. This is a slow stochastic. And this is a MACD indicator. These purple lines that you see up here, these are Camarilla pivot points. This is Camarilla pivot point R4. This is Camarilla pivot point R3. This blue line that you see here, this is the 200 EMA. And this blue line that you see here down on the daily, this is also the 200 EMA, but on the daily. I'll walk you through what I'm seeing here. So on the daily, I'll zoom in a bit. On the daily, we have Stellar trading below this 200 moving average. So I'm going to have a short bias on any trades that I take on this today. So I'm going to see this as weak. And then when we come up on the 15-minute, we'll see where I took my entry here. I'll walk you through that. So we have position here where we're located. We're located here at R3. And this trade was an attempt at an R3 to an S3 short. So based on my trading system, the Camarilla, or my trading system is based off of Camarilla pivot points. If anything fails at R3, you take it short. In addition to seeing it here at R3, I'm also seeing a few other things. I'm seeing this when I enter. I don't see this, but after it's complete, you can see this isolated pivot high that's here. What I did observe at the time was this elevated volume profile. You can see some more up here, some more volume that got the movement to up to R3. So buyers came in here at this level and bought the price up to R3. I had also observed that it had failed R3 previously this morning here at around 4 o'clock. So when it got up here, I threw a stop back here, and I'll show you where my stop is for my initial entry. So I threw a stop up. You see this green line. I threw a stop up just behind R3. Just because I didn't have a clear level that I could use, so I just used the pivot point level as a stop. And then we can also see on the slow stochastic right here, the slow K line is above the overbought line here, and also we can see the MACD is above the average. And then we have a crossover here and a crossover here. So I took the short here pretty much at the peak of the price action here. A bit of a risky entry, but shorting R3, this is my preferred way to do it. If you wind up trying to catch it down here, you can wind up in a situation kind of how I am now when I add it to the position where the price action just pretty much lingers near your entry. We'll zoom in a little bit to get a look at the price action right now. So I went to add here. This is a Fibonacci retracement. So I'm using the Fibonacci retracement to get better entries and using the pullback to get entries here on Fibonacci. But I'll remove it so we can see the price action here. So I took this entry here. This entry is lower. We'll zoom in to see if we can see the difference. So this entry here I chased, which is not good, which has me out of position right now. This entry I actually took on pullback from this particular high right here. So when the Fibonacci level was up, it was for getting into this position, trying to better my average from chasing here. Normally I find myself getting in at the breakout level, and now I'm getting into the habit of using the Fibonacci levels, but I'm not always the best at doing it right away. So when I did this, I realized I didn't put my Fibonacci levels on. So I put the Fibonacci on and then took the correct entrance, or at least the entry that I would like to take here. And now we can see the price action back here at my late entry, or my chased entry here, which is what I was talking about before. This being the better entry from being pulled back from the price action going here, pulling back to here, and then potentially selling off using Fibonacci retracement, but not doing that. And then this being the high point, catching it, and it's like magic. I always catch it at the lowest point here, and then you have to survive pullback. Not a big deal if your stop holds, but if not, you're going to lose more because you have more distance to travel for your stop out here, as opposed to here. If I stop out, I only have this far to go, as opposed to this far to go for your loss. So we're looking at 2 to 3 times the loss here, depending on how you get your entry. So this you don't want to do. This, yes, you want to do. And it takes some time to break old habits, but I'm slowly getting there. And I don't like to average up or average down, but I did in this case just to get the proper entry. And we can see now we're still right here trading at that breakout entry level. So no fun having to sit through pullback for this long. So being impatient and jumping in the trade can cost you money and stress. And we can see here the 200 EMA right here, and we're trading above it. Ideally, this currency pair is trading below. So what I want to see is congruence, as in I want to see price action below the 200 EMA on the daily, and price action below the 200 EMA on the 15, or if price action is above the 200 on the daily, I want to see price action above the 200 on the 15. Today has been quite bullish, so there wasn't anything below the 15, below the 200 EMA on the 15 today. I wound up taking this position because I missed Ripple. Ripple was above the EMAs on both the daily and the 15, but I missed it. But then after watching it, it only got a few cents from gold and then sold off and never recovered. So it seems like some things just don't want to go fully to target today. But you know, that's how it goes some days. And then picking a currency pair to go short on when everything else is going long can just cause you to be hung up all day. Stellar was the only thing that was below R3 as well when I was scanning through everything today. Yeah, it was just a play because I noticed that the price action for Stellar was here at a short area, and then could potentially sell into this 15-minute 200 EMA and potentially continue selling off, which it may do now. I'm going to watch this for a minute If it makes any moves to the long side, I'm going to get out. I'm probably going to move all of my stops down right here to this level, or maybe to this candle. Once we just closed here for the U.S. Market, so the volume's going to drop off in a big way. This candle just opened, so there's no volume there, but it's likely to be less, and it's easier for market makers to move the price around when there's less volume. So I'm going to set some protective orders and then let this thing either hit target or stop me out. This is On Tilt Trading, and we'll see you next time.